Hello and welcome to another video of Archons Only, where we try to beat Genshin Impact using only Archon characters. So we're still in the Lantern Rite event, as you can see here. We're still trying to get as much as we can done. The only thing that's missing is this event that we need to do co-op, and at least last time we were able to do the first stage, so now we're trying to do the second, the third, and the last one. But again, I'm being really unlucky. So I keep trying and keep trying every day. I hope I don't have to show you this more times. Maybe I'm going to avoid to show this in the next videos because unless like something else happens and maybe we are actually matched with people who decide to help us and play with other Archon characters. But I have to be honest, this is really unlikely because not everyone has an Archon in their account. Although I think the Archons are really helpful, especially for example Nahida is one of the best Archons that you can get. Or maybe Zhongli that gives you a super shield. I know, or at least I understand that not everyone has a Archon in their account because some of them are like not as powered as they were before. For example, I think Raiden Shogun is no longer a good DPS compared with the other ones, especially in the Fontaine region. And also with Sumeru region. So I think things change, and maybe that's a reason why not many players have Archons. But at least I should keep trying over and over again until we're actually able to go through it. But if that happens, I will tell you. I hope, and we can continue doing other things. So something that I'm trying to do at the same time is trying to build my characters, but also trying to advance through different story quests and other quests that I left behind. And for example, I haven't done the chasm yet. So what I'm trying to do here is trying to explore the chasm and trying to complete some of the quests that we need to do. And sadly, for some of the quests, we actually need to use some elements. For example, I think in this one is to use Pyro. And I think there is Pyro available. I need to be really careful not to kill it. But I think that's going to be the main challenge to actually try to get Pyro to light up this floor and try to get the things that we need. So here's the Pyro. See, you have a barrel too. So let's see if we can activate it with venti. Oh, we missed. Oh yeah, okay, that worked. Perfect. So it means that we can do this. Oh, venti died. I think that's good enough. It's actually a great sacrifice for completing the quest. I'm happy with that trade. So now we're able to get this and continue with all the other things that we need to do. So now we need to fight this person. I think it's going to be really easy because we have 4 Archons. Right now we have 4 characters and we're doing kind of like a good damage. Although Nahida is not completely built, she's leveled up, but she's not, she doesn't have good artifacts or even a complete level up set. And also her talents are terrible, so in the end we need to work in the future videos to making Nahida stronger. And once that we do that, I'm really happy, I'm really keen to try to do a Spiral Abyss round and see how far we can get with Nahida, basically. And well, with Nahida and 4 Archons. So as you saw before in the video, we start doing some of the ruins in Liyue, and I remember that this one was here. Actually, I just discovered it because I have a quest for it, and I don't know if we're going to be able to complete it. I know that sometimes in some parts you need to use Geo, and we don't have it, so that's going to be a problem to actually finish this kind of temples or domains or ruins or whatever you want to call them. But at least we can try to see how far we can advance if we can actually complete this quest. I think we need to try to get some, I would say, books or some information from these camps and see if that's enough for us to finish it. I know there are also some really good treasure chests in these kind of domains and challenges, so we will see if we are able to get them, because that would be great. Primogens that were running really low, sorry, not Primogens, Mora that were running really low because we're upgrading Nahida, and also try to get, I don't know, books, XP books, or other different materials that we can actually use to level up our characters. We have a lot of mages in here. I know that they might be hard, but at least they're the Hydro ones. I think the Hydro ones we're good against them. The Cryo ones are unsufferable, because the only thing that we can use to defeat the shield is basically Radiant Shogun's ultimate or Radiant Shogun's skills, and nothing else. We don't have Pyro to actually break them easily. And I hope this one doesn't revive. Okay, perfect. We're able to do that. We got a really good chest here. So we have Pyro in here, so if we need to use Pyro, we can come back in here and see if that's good enough. And I don't know what else I need to do. Maybe we can find some things in that other buildings. I don't know about you. This is me from the future recording. But I feel that, well, I just came from a really, I would say, short trip, but I missed some of the latest updates or events of Genshin Impact because I was away. And I have to say that now Genshin Impact doesn't have much to do. Although I'm back and I have time to record things, there's nothing happening. So I know there is Arlecchino is like available, but he's not an Archon, or she's not an Archon. So we cannot actually pull for her. I don't know about her weapon. I need to read if it's going to be good, for example, for Radiant Shogun. I know that I really love that weapon. I love that it's a side, and I really love it. I would love to use it. But if it doesn't make our characters or our Archons even like better or stronger, I don't think there is a point on having her or having that weapon. Maybe we should save for other ones. The other depressing thing is that there are other new characters that are coming in the next banners, but there is no Archon, so I don't know when the next Archon is going to show up. I hope they don't show up like two in the same patch, or at least two in the same wishing period or wishing session. That would be terrible. For example, if we have to choose between two Archons, that would be really miserable, because we actually need to we need to wish for as many as we can. I think I will prioritize, for example, to get Zhongli. I will prioritize to get a new Archon versus getting, for example, a constellation or a weapon. But if then what we get is another Archon, only one Archon, and we don't have it, or at least, ooh. So we need Pyro in here, and we have this mage. I wonder if I can, like, yes, it worked. Okay, great. Now I need to make this mage to follow me everywhere I go, and see if we can actually turn these torches on. That's great. So maybe we can do this one. Although we don't have Pyro, we can actually do it. So going back to what I was saying is that if in the next, for example, patch, there is only one Archon that is at least predicted to come, or at least confirmed to come. For example, let's say Furina is coming, that we have her, and there is no indications that, for example, Zhongli is going to show up. I think I will try to get constellations or weapons. But if there are two of them coming on the same update, then I think, okay, that worked for the second one. Then I think I would prioritize, for example, having a new character, for example, Zhongli, or maybe the Pyro Archon. I hope it's not the Pyro Archon, because that means that in the next, I don't know, 3-4 patches, there is nothing coming with Archons, and that would be so depressing and so sad that this account is going to end up having no content at all. So yeah, let's see how everything is going. I'm also noticing that some of the latest content I'm doing is kind of like boring-ish, I would say, because there's not much happening to, like, there's not much of a challenge to do with Archons. Like, we are not getting primogens to build for new ones. We are not raising any new Archon, and there are not many events that we can use to make it fun. For example, there is nothing we can do right now that involves using Archons, or that we can try to make it a challenge. For example, there is only Archon that we can use to defeat certain enemies or these kind of events that I think I really like. So I don't know. I think that's going to maybe slow down the type of videos I do. Maybe I should skip more of the boring things that they were kind of interesting in the beginning, but now that it's kind of like a repetitive, I don't think I should do it. Okay, that's the third one. We should get the fourth one soon. And I think, oh no, that was the last one. Great. Okay, so we're able to get this juicy chest without having Pyro. So that was really helpful. I have to say, having a enemy is really helpful, and having a Pyro mage that can follow you, it's really good. So I should pay attention. That's something I've never done before. So pay attention not to kill the enemies and use them like this one, especially if they have huge mobility like the Pyro mages. So yeah, basically what I was saying is that maybe I'm going to change the content I'm showing here. I will try to do more focus or not. Maybe that's going to cost me because maybe we're going to reach, and you know that we're really behind on recordings versus actual videos. You can say that, you can tell that we're actually in Lantern Rite, and that would be maybe 1 or 2 patches ago, or more, I don't know. But at least maybe that's going to make us like be more in the present, and then but having like at least more meaningful, more interesting videos. So that's something to consider. Let me know what you think. What do you think about the content? What do you think? What the account should be done after this? Maybe I should change or create a new account. No, I don't think I will have time for that. Imagine trying to manage 2 accounts. That would be insane. The other thing that could happen is that I post less often. So instead of having 2 videos per week that I'm doing right now, maybe having 1 video per week, or maybe 2 videos per week, but from 2 different accounts. I don't know. Let's see. Let's think what we can do. I think that's going to be a huge change in the next months for me, especially if there is no much content new. I know that everything's going to change when we get into the new Pyro region, because that means there's going to be more exploration, more things to do, more challenges, more fun things to do, or maybe things that we cannot do because we don't have Pyro. And then we're going to get the Pyro Archon, and then if there is a Pyro Archon, I heard some comments that they say that it's already dead. So that means that we're not going to get a Pyro Archon. That's going to be terrible for us, because it means that we're never going to get Pyro in our account. And there are still some challenges and domains that I cannot do because I don't have Pyro. So that would be kind of like we are going to be stuck forever with those challenges. So that would mean that maybe we need to use more teleport waypoints. So what I'm doing here is actually trying. I thought that we need to turn on all the torches to get something, but nothing. It's really important for this, so it was a really waste of time. But so what I'm trying to think or say is that maybe the account is going to change later, soon. Let's see how it goes, and maybe it's going to have an impact on what I'm going to upload, or the frequency that I'm going to upload in the future. Again, this is like a really flexible account. I would really like to hear your opinion, whether you like to see or not. I think that the things I like to see the most or do the most are these kind of like challenges where we try to do, for example, temples that we need a certain element and we don't have them. I think that's a fun part of these kind of challenges, but I really like to hear your opinion about this, so let me know. You can hear that, for example, we have a geo pillar that we're gonna use until we get Chongyu, so that means that we cannot complete or move into this. The bad part of geo is that we cannot we cannot do anything with it. We cannot we cannot swirl it, we cannot carry on with us, and that's kind of sad for us. I wish that if you get a shield, that would be activating these pillars, but sadly it's not the case, I think. But at least I hope we can get Chongli soon. I have to say I'm having a lot of wishes right now in my in the present day. Not in this moment that I'm recording, but in the present day I actually have, I would say, 100 wishes, and I don't know what to do with them. I was thinking of getting any weapons, if the weapons are good for us or not, because it makes no sense to pull for other characters, or basically characters, because we can only use Archons. So I hope we get new Archons, or at least reruns of Archons really soon. especially before we get into a new region. That would be great. I think something similar happened with Fontaine. Before we got Fontaine, we got a rerun of, I think, all of the Archons, or at least all of the Archons rerun before Furina. Maybe. So let's see if that happens again here. That will be fun for us because we'll try to get more things. Maybe we can discuss, okay, what we should get. We should get a weapon, we should get a constellation, or none of them, or skip it or not. Speculate about what we're going to get, but at least that's going to be fun. I want to get more. I want to wish more, basically. I think I don't have enough wishes to get the monthly resets, so we will see if we can get them. If not, we can actually wish, I don't know, in the standard ban, I don't know, basically maybe in the weapons banner to actually get some and see what do we get. But at least that's what's happening right now. So this is me trying to get more and more different quest stands. We need Pyro in here, as you can see, to turn out that, I think. And we don't have any Pyro, and I think we killed every source of Pyro that we have close by. Oh no, we need to use it here. Okay. Do we need to use Pyro? I think not. So that's interesting. I think so. Before then, I think I did the Pyro in here, or I'm wrong with this. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Yeah, it seems that we need to go here. Okay. So we got another chest. That's good. We need to use Pyro at all. And we get a Geoculus. So I actually need to start getting, maybe that would be something fun to do, to try to see how many of the Animoculus, Geoculus, and Electroculus we can get with only Archons. That could be a whole video by itself, because I think I haven't get them at all, and I know that some of them are hard for me to get, especially without Zhongli, for example, or any Geo that we can get higher. Maybe we need to get, like, I don't know, creative with these kind of things, or I don't know, we need to start finding ways to do it. But I might need to start getting into the interactive map and see which ones are missing and which ones do we have, and try to get them. Maybe we can finish, finally level up a statue of the 7 that we don't have. And maybe that would be enough content for another video. And that would be also give me an idea of, okay, which ones are actually missing, which ones are we cannot get with another Archon, and that would give us an idea, okay, after we get, I don't know, Zhongli, or we get any Pyro Archon or something like that, then what else we can do? We can try to upgrade them or not. So that's basically it. There's something here, this part of this temple. I know you need to use Pyro to activate the pillars. I cannot. I try so many times. There's Pyro close by. There are some slimes over there. I can use Venti's ultimate. I can do several things. But there is water nearby. So every time I use Venti's ultimate, actually it end up turning on or at least I end up swirling Hydra. So then no Pyro for me. So it's kind of sad that it's so close to do it. I'm so close to do it, but in the end, we cannot do it. So maybe we need to wait until we get actually a Pyro Archon that we can control Pyro to do these kind of things. And this is one of the things I was mentioning. I should maybe start making marks where I need Pyro for certain things, or Geo for other ones, and then once that we get the right Archon, we can go back and do these kind of challenges and try to unlock more things, but more like organized than like randomly remembering things like it's been happening until now. So we finally got this object to get more items, or different items. I don't think I'm going to use it often because I don't have many different collectibles that I'm not using, because I knew I was not going to use them. I didn't collect them. So but maybe it could be helpful to remove some of the other items that we're never going to use, or that I actually collected. For example, the wolf berry, or other ones that are over there, the wind peels. I don't know, several of them that actually I collected some of them, and we don't really need them. So yeah, that would be a way to get better resources without actually trying to do it. And I really want to see how fast we can activate this, because with having a catalyst and having a hit, I think it's going to be fast. But yeah, that's basically the situation of these videos. I really like to hear your opinion and what do you think about the content or the future of this challenge, and what else do you want to actually see from this account. So I think this is going to be everything for today. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe and share if you really like it. And I see you in the next one. Bye bye.